Hello guys. It's been a while, but I got something to reveal to all of you. Before I show it off, I want to explain a few things. This is still incomplete. This is only the first half of the game. And track 8, Tricky Temple, is still a little buggy. It's going to take a little more time to fix that one, but I kind of just want to already start the second half of tracks already, but I got to release this first. So there will be a couple of weird respawns sometimes on that track, but otherwise the first 8 are working pretty good. In the description there's a few GS codes you need to put in. I have them posted there to make the game work the way I was intending it to. The character stats are different. I could probably leave the download for the file for the stats on the Discord server for Overcart. All the music's been changed for what's been customized so far. So you'll be hearing new stuff. And also, a fellow member of the Discord named Litronom made a custom logo for me. It looks nice. Anyway, due to the weird nature of how you have to play tracks, here's how it works. You have to, when you start the game, go to time trials first. Pick your character, and then you press R1 or R or whatever I meant one time. Then you get to pick your track. But if you want to play in Versus or Grand Prix, it's a bit different. For Versus, you need to load the track you want to play in Versus in time trial first. Then you gotta leave time trial mode, go to Versus mode, then pick the track. Or maybe you just load any track in time trial first, as long as it's custom track already, I think. I don't play Versus mode much. But for Grand Prix, it's kind of annoying, and because of how it works, I have to close the emulator a lot during this video. And you'll see how that works. So I guess it's about that time to open the game. Because I'm using a certain build of Overcart, there's going to be options here, which are generally used to help in debugging it and stuff, and other nice features. The ROM's going to be like a patch of this version, so you're going to still have these options. Let me give you a tour of every track. First is Jared Circuit. I have to quit after doing a time trial. Pick Grand Prix, pick any CC. I guess for this, I could just pick 150 for these. Highlight the character you want, but do not go forward at this point. Mash that B button. Go all the way back. Make sure you have the debug mode game shark code turned on. Press the GS button. Press A. And now you can play the race in Grand Prix mode, though it's only the one race. And after you finish, the results are going to be all weird. So you have to reset the game because the game will soft lock on the trophy celebration. What? Light? Oh my god, items are broken in this game. Getting lightning at second place, huh? If I made a racing game, it would be like Diddy Kong Racing's items, because that's way better. Yeah, where the lap counts is a little bit misaligned with the start line on this track. For some reason, it's very, very stubborn. It doesn't want to be on the right spot. I don't know why. I got it really close, so it's not far off. On all the other tracks, it's on the start line. It's only this one that's fucking up, honestly. Gotcha. I think I just lapped Bowser. Mario is the balanced character. He's very close to his vanilla version, but he jumps a bit better and falls a bit slower on his jump. Pretty short, simple course. You can tell it's kind of rough, but that was because this is the first course I made for the hack. So I was still trying to figure everything out. You can tell as I go through, the tracks are just going to get more better as it goes. Now at this point, I have to reset. How about this time it would be Bowser? I guess I can have, since there's 8 tracks and 8 characters, why not play as every character once? This one is Midnight Streets. All the way back. As you can tell, Bowser has some pretty poor acceleration. It's actually the worst out of the 8 characters, though he does have the advantage of having a pretty good acceleration for when he's near the end of his acceleration curve, which means he doesn't lose a lot of speed when he's near his top speed. Like, he maintains speed better at high speeds, but it takes a while to get to his high speed. His turning is the second worst, though his drifting is the sharpest, but that has a downside because friction is weird in this game, because that makes his mini turbos weak too. He is one of the fastest characters, though. I think the only one who's faster is DK, I think. And he's also the heaviest. Though his jump height is the lowest, too, and his fall speed's the fastest. That's kind of how Bowser is. Although Bowser does have a distinction of being the only character in the, he's the only faster character to have good turn coefficients. And if you don't know what that means, it means that he loses less speed while he's turning. There's only 2 characters with a higher turn coefficient, and both of them are kind of the slower end of characters. Huh, I actually lost. 2nd place. Not by much, though. I'm pretty proud of the AI paths in this course. They're pretty damn smooth. Okay, once again, I need a reset. How about... Why not be DK this time? Shiver Peaks. Now, DK is the fastest character, but he kind of has some drawbacks. He has the worst steering. his drift is... Well, actually, his drift's pretty good. It's less wide than Mario's. Or, it's more wide than Mario's, I mean. But I've already explained this. The way friction works is the worse your drift is, the stronger your mini-turbo is. So that means he actually gets more speed from drifts. His acceleration's also kind of crap, but it's still better than Bowser's. He's the second heaviest character. And his turn coefficients aren't very good, but they're not the worst either. And that's kind of the summarization of DK. If you're wondering why those fences look like that, as it stands in Overcart, there's still lots of compatibility issues with transparency. So there are certain places where there's supposed to be a transparent texture, but it won't be because it doesn't work. But don't worry though, there are some of them that do work. So it's not like none of them do. Star power is great. You just become super fast, especially on extra speed. And that's another thing I should probably mention. In this game, extra is actually faster than 150. It's its own kind of speed, where you go really fast. I thought it was a waste. Like, why not use a speed higher than 150cc? It'll be fun. I'm probably the only person in the Overcart community who's probably doing that, though. Oh shoot, man, this is not a good course for DK, I don't think. You gotta speed up. Oh shit. A bit sloppy there. But hey, it works. The area used to be really weird on this course, but I have improved it. It's still a little finicky, but it's a lot better than it was last time. Yeah, he got a 223 flat. Okie dokie. Next track. This time, let's have Toad. Next we have Nitro Stadium, a speed-based course. It's kind of like NASCAR. I might plan on doing this later, but since I made all these banners here, one texture each, and tiled them, the quality is so low, it's hard to read some of these ads. So I was thinking that maybe I could split them into like 2 parts, which would require me to have a few more verts for the course, but it would make the ads look better. And one of the GS codes is to really help for this course, because how the the Royal Raceway type boosters is that since I raised the value, it will take whatever speed you move normally and sort of add onto it slowly, so you kind of gain speed over time when you touch it. And then there's a certain cap, which seems to vary on what CC you're on, as you could tell there. And that's kind of the strat for the track. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to play this in a GP race. Oops. Now, Toad is the lightest character. He also, has the second no, he falls slower than Mario. His jump is pretty good, too. Well, actually, it's average. His acceleration, I believe, is second only to Peach. And his speed's pretty good, too. His turning is average. His turn coefficients are kind of bad, but not that bad. And what else is there to say about that? I think that's really how I explain Toad. Oh yeah, his steering, his friction, his drifts are basically the same as DK's. So a little less than normal, which makes them a little wider, but a little stronger than mini turbos. I swear, red shells in this game are so stupid. Yeah, these boosters take some skill. You have to kind of thread a needle when you're using them. If you go too far one way, you get off the booster. If you go too far the other way, you hit the wall. Man, me and Luigi just swept the competition. Alright, we're halfway done. For this course, let's be Yoshi. Next is Lemon Lime Lane. Yoshi's kind of an extreme character, honestly. He's pretty fast, one of the faster characters. His acceleration, I think, is third best. His turning is a little below average. His turn coefficients are actually the worst in the game. As you could really see how much speed I'm just losing there. But look at this! That's a pretty wide drift, isn't it? Well, yes, he has the lowest friction. The main thing about Yoshi that's cool, though, he has some pretty damn strong mini-turbos. If you could string two of them together, you go really fast. There's another fence that doesn't work correctly. This is the last one that doesn't work. The other ones work. Ooh, Bowser's smart. He blocked that. So I guess that's what you could say about Yoshi. He's pretty good at a lot of things, but his steering is a bit below. He's mainly a guy who has bad turn coefficients and is about the same weight as Mario. But his friction is his main selling point here. Lightning is second, yeah, makes total sense. This section here at the half pipe is supposed to have a hazard, but we haven't really gotten far enough in the community to add them yet. So in a later version, there will be something there that moves. Oh, okay then. I guess that happened. I'm surprised DK didn't catch up to me after that. Oh my god. This is what I hate about this game's programming. There's always those cheap CPUs, man. They get ahead of you and then they just start cheating. Alright, next track on the list. This time I'm gonna be Wario. Next is Poison Point. Wario is a nice character. He's the slowest character, and also has some pretty crap acceleration at the end of the curve. So at high speeds, he doesn't accelerate very well. But he still accelerates better than Bowser, though, early on. The main thing about him is his turn coefficients are, like, awesome. He can maintain, like, all of his speed practically on turns. And he has the best steering in the game. Really good steering, and maintains speed on his steering. His drifts are I believe they're just Mario. No, wait. They're sharper than Mario's, but not as sharp as Bowser's. So his mini turbos are a little better than Bowser's, but still under average. He's the third heaviest character. Which makes Wario control very nicely. Oh man, the CPUs are relentless right now. What is going on? I don't know why the blue shell's glitching out. I might lose. I hate that random slipping in 150cc. It's so stupid. Yeah, that was... They were going pretty fast there. Oh well. Next course. Actually, wait, this is a good thing. If you lose, you can quit and you don't have to reset. But do not pick retry or the game glitches. Okay, only 2 characters left. This one I would do with Peach. This is another thing that happens because Dead Hamster disabled some features, but when you go back to the screen after a custom level's been picked, whatever slot was in Mario's circuit or race whatever will kind of overwrite everything visually. But next is Bedroom Bash. This one is cool. I'm pretty proud of this one. Oh, and Peach, best acceleration. Just best acceleration. Nothing else to say about that. Her speed's the same as Mario. She has the lowest gravity, I guess. Her fall speed's kind of normal. Her jump height is, she's a bit lighter than Mario. And her turn coefficients are a little bad, but it's not Yoshi bad, though. And that's kind of Peach. Her main thing is that she's pretty damn fast acceleration. Oh, and yeah, she also has above average steering. I forgot to mention that. Her steering is pretty good. It's better than Mario's. Third best steering in the game. Her friction is normal friction. Oh man, playing hard to get, huh? Oh shit, he stole my item. There goes that rubber banding again. Oh no, I screwed that up. Okay, this is gonna be weird, but I just wanted to show you this, okay? I know I'm about to lose, but I don't care. Boom. Secret route is a shortcut. Could you guess what this is based on? If you can, that's nice, I guess. But I like it. It's a good track. Disclaimer though, it's really hard to get to the blue path on extra speed. And on 50cc, you usually can't make it. You kind of just barely miss it. I guess I don't have to reset at least. There's only one thing left. Now, I'm going to try to play this course pretty normally, because there's a bit of buggy respawns in places. But last but not least is Tricky Temple. And I'm being Luigi for the last one. Luigi's a pretty nice character. He has the second best steering, the second best turn coefficients. His acceleration's above average. He has slightly better friction than Mario, well, worse friction in this case, which means better mini turbo. But not as good as DK's and Toad's. He's a bit lighter than Mario. He's a bit slow, though. He's like the second slowest character. Okay. Man, Luigi feels nice to play on this course. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, come on! Alright. There's also another route on the bottom floor too. It's tricky to use, and I'm not even really sure if it's faster. On the top floor, there's two other paths. One of them's going to have a hazard, one of them has a jump. I didn't use the jump, because the sand by the jump is kind of fucked right now. Because if you land on that area, the game will be like, oh, I'm going to respawn you at the end of the temple, which skips like 10 seconds, which is dumb. I am glad they made the AI a little less fricky on this one. They know how to play a little better. Oh yeah, one more thing. You may sometimes fall through the sand, sometimes when you're inside, but most of the time you should land, hopefully. I don't know why, because I know there's a certain color that makes you fall through when you change its vertex colors, but I could have sworn I kept changing it to colors I'm pretty sure don't count, but it will still do it for some reason. Mostly it's the bottom floor sand that's weird. The top floor sand, I think I've only ever had one time I fell through in a very weird spot, but otherwise you land on it. Though anyway, I should have the download for this soon after this video is posted. Have the GS codes like I said at the beginning of the video. Type those things in. And I hope you guys like these courses. Soon after this, I'll be making the other 8 courses, so that I'll have 16. And I'm thinking about also having the 4 battle courses be replaced at some point. That's all I really have to say, guys. Have fun. See you later.